let's go over some funky walking techniques to help you utilize your center of mass or move your center of mass utilizing your hip muscles. What happens a lot of times when we have pain, injury, we sit a lot, different things, we stop generating force from our hips. Yes, the glutes, but also our hip flexors, adductors, a lot of these hip-centric muscles. And so we start like picking up our legs, like marching kind of patterns, just different funky gait patterns that aren't optimal. So this is a little technique. So first what we want to do is soften that knee. So we're going to kind of take a stride and soften that knee and weight shift and try to kind of sense some pressure or stretch kind of in that side of the hip, okay? And then from there, to propel our bodies forward, I want you to think about moving this pocket up and forward, okay? And then when you land, we're going to land softly on that side as well. And what that softening does, it allows your foot and ankle, your knee, all those muscles to kind of relax a bit, put that pressure into the hip, and then from there, drive forward, okay? Propelling from the hip. You can take slow steps like that and then progressively kind of work on going on a walk that way, setting a timer for a couple minutes, working on that through the day. Second part of that is you can do a little bit of a resisted walk. I mean, if you have water, if you have a pool, you can go walk in. I think that's a great way to practice that and have something to propel or push against. That's going to help turn on those hip muscles, core muscles to drive you forward. The goal with this is to not have to always consciously think about it. Like a baby doesn't have to think about squeezing their glutes. It just happens. And that's what we want to develop in our nervous system. Another way, if you don't have water to do that, is a little band here, right? So we're going to put that band, if you have someone to hold it behind you. A lot of people you'll see with like sports training, right, running against resistance. You can do that just simply with walking. So if you had someone to hold that, I'm just going to use this as my someone. Okay. You want that right around the front of your hips, your ASIS, or right in front of that pelvis, okay? So as you would step, you kind of get that same soften that knee, and then now that band is pulling you backwards, and you can propel your body over that and practice that force generation right through your center of mass. Boom, pushing off, load, soften, okay, cool, boom, we're going. It's a super great way. This isn't a super great way, but this technique in general is a super great way to move your center of mass with the right muscles so your low back isn't doing the work, knees, your foot and ankles aren't doing all the work. Try it out. Have fun.